Hi everyone, and welcome to the Unilateral YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Hilary Coleman. I'm a current university senior lecturer, but I'm also a former school teacher. And I founded the Unilateral project because I really want to make sure that the school to uni transition is as exciting and pain-free and anxiety-free and successful as possible for as many school students and their families as possible. I guess the challenge for me is I've worked for almost 20 years now in education, and both full-time and permanently on the school teacher side of things, but also the uni lecturer side of things. So I've worked on both sides of that transition, and it's made me really fortunate. I love my job. I love teaching. I'm an education-focused academic. It's made me really fortunate because I've worked with many hundreds of students, and so I've witnessed and helped students work through all those possible invisible things that are challenges that all of those students say they wish they'd known before they began. Now, I'm not telling you any trade secrets. I'm not giving information out on this channel that I'm not allowed to give. It's just all information that I think should be available for students and their families before they begin so that they can avoid all of those challenges. And the big unfortunate, I guess, side of this is that some of the stats aren't great. So we know that the rates of anxiety and depression are oftentimes higher in our undergraduate population here in Australia than the background rates in the background general population. It's also the case that even after 8 years of studying an undergraduate degree, almost 3 in 10 students still won't course complete. And obviously that just represents a large number of our young people heading off to university, really excited for the rest of their lives and their future, and just not able to get on with it. On top of that, the last time the analysis was done, it turns out that the cost of an incomplete undergraduate degree is roughly $12,000. And obviously that's a debt that we do not want to be saddling our young people with. Now, the idea with this channel is we want to be making sure that people are aware and not anxious. So I know that those stats sound alarming, but they're really not if you can go into university prepared. So you might have arrived here perhaps for my uni stats playlist. That is a playlist that goes through some of these statistics and how to avoid becoming one of them. Really useful, particularly if you're a school teacher and you want to show all of your students. I've also got a playlist that's really useful for parents and school teachers. So head over there if you want to see some of the things that you might want to become aware of, particularly if you've got a young person heading off to university for the first time. There's a bunch of other videos that are really handy for school students to watch, and perhaps uni students who have just started out but are finding things a bit challenging. In the information below this video, I've also got a link to my website. I've got a link to a bunch of other resources like a uni glossary, a new uni student checklist, and some mini on-demand courses that students can watch. Also, the main thing I would say is if you've got a question about university, or perhaps there's information that you really wish that you had, some advice that you think should be given, please drop me an email and comment on these videos, because I'm more than happy to create more resources, whatever you think would be useful to you. Thank you so much for joining my community, and happy study.